What is good, everybody? What's good, Meta Chasers? What's up? From the screen, you know what's happening. I'm gonna be talking about Solana. Right now, it is down 3.57%, and in my eyes, I saw this happening. In this video, I'm going to break down why I saw this happening, the way price had suggested that this move kind of would have occurred, and how you could have taken advantage of that, and how you can take advantage of the next move to come, right? So if that's something you are interested in, stick around. But first, if you're new to the channel, my name is Theo, and on this channel we do everything crypto. I'm talking crypto chart analysis, as you can see from this video right here, metaverse money making plays, passive income plays in the DeFi space, and NFTs too. So if you're about everything crypto, join the team and hit the subscribe button. So enough shilling, let's get on the charts, right? Right off the bat, if you're not new to the channel, we gotta jump on the daily time frame. Okay, Solana is one of the pairs that I went over on my weekly analysis that I did on Sunday. Check that out. You can see how this is following kind of what I said. Okay, so if you don't, I'll do a quick debriefing of what I said on the weekly video. So I was from analyzing charts on Sunday. I saw that the weekly candle, as you can see from here, was pretty bearish. Right, and it was kind of clear that it's going to close bearish because it was the last day and get some strong bearish pressure on the candle. But even though anything can happen, right? So it was just me saying there's a higher probability that the candle could close that way. Okay, but so what's happened on this weekly candle, even though we have 4 days left, like there's a lot can occur. We see price has recently pushed high, right? Has pushed high, and so it kind of made the wick like we see happen last week. And it's fair to say that price can, if it wants to, if the momentum continues, create it high and then continue its descent, probably close below this level. Okay. And if that occurs, I think Solana will be testing at least $80. Okay, this is just that's for the downside, right? And the reason I say that is, well, for that to occur, this daily candle would have to close this way first and foremost. The daily candle would have to close this way, so let's not get ahead of ourselves, right? Daily candle has to close at least this way or better. When I say or better, I mean like obviously engulfing the whole candle, right? But the daily has basically 8 more hours left, so we can't really say anything about this until maybe 5 o'clock. We can start paying attention more to what it is saying, right? But jumping on the 4 hour, 4 hour just closed 9 minutes ago, right? And as you can see, price did this amazing bearish signal to the downside, right? At least in my eyes, what that move signified was price. And if you watch my previous videos, you know where I'm going with this. Price has officially formed a lower high, right? Saying that we are once again in a downtrend on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so what does that mean? Oh well, okay, before I say that, why, for the new people, why is that so? Well, I'm gonna keep this one quick. Right, so simply because we were in an uptrend right here, right? One could say that this was the lower high, the most recent higher low. But I would more so say it's this. Nonetheless, price broke below both of those levels. Okay, so price broke this uptrend structure to the left here and here, and formed these two lower lows. Okay, so that's the first sign that price was entering possibly or transitioning into a bearish trend. And what confirmed it was this lower high printing at this structure point right here. Okay, so now that it's a lower high, so price is successfully swung from uptrend back to downtrend. And that was expected because we were initially on the higher time frame a downtrend. So this essentially was just the counter trend. Okay, and this is it transitioning back. At least from here, successfully price has made a lower high. So now what can occur, right? What can occur? Price can now possibly, clean this up first. First scenario, price can just continue down, come to this level, come to $90, right? And that wouldn't be far-fetched because it could also come up out about here. Don't be like, it doesn't have to come to this level. Let me be clear about that, okay? But that's just the natural one, just because that's just the natural swing of motion, right? It could come to here, 27.7. But the reason why I say this level is a high probability is simply because we've been stuck in this area for a while, and it may be retesting that support once again. That's scenario one. Okay, another scenario can occur is price can retrace, retest this zone again, and then probably fall down, right? And I tell you this, if that occurs, if scenario one occurs, that's a strong move for sellers personally, right? That means price rejected strong. Sellers came in, bears came and just forced price down. But if I think in my mind, I'm just speculating. If price were to come back and do some sort of a double top and then fall down and kind of fall more a bit slower down to the bottom to the same level, retest maybe this low here, right? I think just me speculating, but that is a better sign for buys than price just going with scenario one. Why? Because because since since scenario two went slowly, that means the fight that bulls are still in there fighting to go up, right? And plus, by when it came slow like that, it's creating more structure levels, structure points, right? For price to break whenever it does start to trend upwards. Okay, so like if this was to do some of this, then the most recent lower high is like right there, right? So price would just have to break this, and then technically we were in an uptrend. Okay, but if price were to just die from here, then the next higher low would have to be up here for price to have to break and then create a higher low to then say we're in uptrend. Okay, and to be fair, anything below here anyway, like to be honest, anything below this zone anyway is kind of invalid. Like for me, to say price is actually bullish again on Solana, we have to actually like break above and stay above this zone, because as you can see, we broke above this area and we just fell right back in. Okay, so price have to officially break above this area, find solid support, and then continue up, right? So yeah, but that's my part on where I can see it going next. Let's drop on the 1 hour, get a bit some more detail on price's direction. Okay, so if scenario one's what that probably look like, on the lower time frames, we probably see some more structure, probably, right? More entry reasons to the downside. You can probably see something like that, right? Maybe even head and shoulders, because they love to print these, bro. Like every video, if you're new and you subscribe, you're gonna hear me see me just pointing out how head and shoulders are such. It seems to be such a valid like reversal signal on crypto pairs. Like, look, I just draw like 1, 2, 3. You could even kind of say this is one, right? Like, seriously, like, it's insane. And just a quick tidbit on head and shoulders is it's only a valid head and shoulder once the neckline is broken, right? You see this one died, neckline is broken and retested. You can almost say that occurred like right here, right? Broke, retested the top, right? Bam, what that is. Okay, and then happened again. Broke, this one retested itself. Broke, came back, retested the neckline, died. Right? This one never broke, invalid. This one broke, retested, flew. Right? So, with that being said, right? So we can expect maybe some sort of retracement in here, right? And then an entry reason to the downside. So that's a way we can capitalize on the current bearish sentiment on the market. But things to be aware of and to be prepared for, to say if price does go up to the upside, right? We don't try to predict directions, we just ride the waves of the direction, right? Because yesterday's candle was really bullish, and this candle is still forming. Okay, so price could, for bulls, this can easily occur as well, right? Price could find support here, because mind you, this is structure. Okay, price could do something like that, play it around, break above, and continue up. That's not far-fetched. That's not far-fetched. I only say, like, the only reason we can expect price to probably at least test this area, or at least do some sort of retest, at some point is because of yesterday's daily candle. That's some strong bullish momentum, some bullish pressure. Okay, that's just it. So yeah. So anyway, guys, that's Solana. Let me know if you enjoyed this analysis and if you found some value from this, and if I if I helped somewhat. And if you say, the way you can let me know is just hit the like button, man. It really helps with the algorithm, and I want to bring more crypto the more the channel grows, I can bring more opportunity to you guys, higher quality videos, and we can get some DJ plays. You know what I'm saying? So smash the like button. See you guys in the next.